Sorry I'm late, guys. Give me 1 second. Yeah, apologies about my tardiness here. Had some infrastructure issues at like 2 a.m. So, duty calls, had to wake up, had to fix it. And because of that, I overslept. But we're here now. We are here now. I'll turn this light on. It'll just get crazy bright. Oh yeah, I get crazy bright. I'll fix that another day. All right, here we go. I think we had finally got this to work. Bro, it is cold in here. You know what we stand in today? Hello, hello. Yeah, I fixed it, yeah. I fixed it at like 2 a.m. because hashtag. That's how I roll. Go change any settings. If I turn this on, does that fix it? No, it still should. I'd look better, but I just have this. Filming is so weird. I also got to bounce off at 9:30 so I can get the market open. Time to do some programming. But this is an inclusive space. But I'm a dude, so I guess programming is accurate. And my pi test seems to not be working. Oh, here we go. Cool. All right, so new architecture. So questions. So we create this new question. It gets initialized with an empty mapping, which is perfect. Answer is going to be the address of the answerer. Actually, if we do address to answer, does that make more sense? Fuck. All right, this is the issue. Let's just do it like this, and then we can fix the infra as we see needed. Yeah. You know, fuck it. We'll just keep it like this for now. All right, answer question. Do you have any tests for answer question? base answer. Div count. I'll have to fix this so that it's, yeah, I'll fix that later in the conf test. Yep. Deploy, I'll have to fix this so it's in the conf test too. Oh yeah, I'm pretty much gonna change all that. Ask question. Yeah, we'll just keep these tests really stupid for now. And then we'll do kbase questions dot answer question. How do we want to answer a question? The IPFS answer and the question ID. So it's not, okay, so we are doing a mapping of questions, so okay. Let's push question, message.sender, IPFS CID, and this should be false and 0, right? False, 0. Enter storage. Wait, answers.push? Oh wait, no, I don't have an answers. I don't have an answers array. So since answers is a mapping, actually we're going to do it like this. Question ID. Oh, does it also need a answer ID? Okay, answer ID. So let's also do zero. Answer counter 0. And then what do we do? Question counter. And we set it to 1. Ask a new question. No, we don't do that because it's 0. Cool. No, it should be 1. One. Cool. Okay, question ID. Wait, no, it is 0, duh, because I haven't answered a question yet. Okay, question ID dot answers of, it's going to be answer counter equals, and this is where I do, okay, answer, this is where I add this answer bit. And I can do the same thing as the question, so we're going to do sequence where, which is going to be message.sender. COD is going to be IPFS COD answer. Accepted is going to be false. And then votes is going to be 0, right? Why are you upset with that? Missing semicolon. Bruh. What the hell's that? Coffee's gross. Or am I missing a semicolon? I have to zoom out. Can I not do this? No, I can't. Is what's in here wrong? Oh, yeah, it is wrong, though. It's accepted. Okay, cool. I don't think I need to do this. Questions, answers. I don't need to do this either. Keybase token, yep. And then we're gonna up this answer counter. +1. And then we'll send them some token for asking a question. Answers, stake them out. Oh, that's right, we were gonna do staking for the answers. Maybe view on, we just ignore staking. Yeah, let's just keep it simple for now. And we'll do accept answer, function accept answer. Question ID, answer ID. Acquire. Actually, we could do like, we gotta add a modifier. Oh, shit, I forgot to do modifiers. Modifier, Solidity. Function modifiers, blah, blah, blah. Modifier. Modifiers mutate, blah, blah, blah. Huh. Is it on-chain? Basically, yeah. You decentralize Stack Overflow. Yeah, the idea is like there's so many people who are super helpful and they're really just doing it out of the goodness of their heart. It would be great if we could give back and have it open source. You know, Stack Overflow is great, but they also have a lot of issues with centrality. So I think it'd be great to have, and then like, you know, we could have like a decentralized helping service, and I think that would be really good. Only question ask. Acquire message.sender equals owner. Only question asker. I think we do question ID. Question questions. Question ID. Require message.sender is the question ID. Here's question ID dot asker. Only the question asker can call this function. Okay. Answer. Cost price. Is it after public? Public payable cost price, yeah. Public. Only question is question ID. Okay, cool. So let's write a test to make sure that that works. Let's ignore this for a second. Def test only question. What is the name of this modifier? The question asker modifier. And then we're gonna do. I guess this is the old one. Actually, let's hold off on testing that. Let's test this. Oops. Let's test this one first. Def kbase answer question. Answer question. Yep. Answer question. Okay. Deploy questions. Kbase deploy. Ask question. Questions. Ask questions. Okay. Kbase that answer question. So we're going to ask this question. We're going to answer question. And I think I have my reports, contracts, interfaces, reports, scripts, tests, test IPFS data. List of SIDs, test.json, test.data, new file, answer.json. So we should change this to question.json. And then the tests we have. We'll change this for later. We'll change this. We'll swap this out. Yes, fuck. I'm lonely. I'm lonely. Stuff sits. Question answer. I need to come up with like a generate hash or something where so that way I don't have to manually update all this stuff. I'll do that later. Let's actually, let's change this to, I'll change that later. Sample answer. Sample answer. Okay. BFS status file lonely, I'm lonely, I'm lonely. Test IPFS data, test adjacent test data. So now if I go to, should be those three. Import folder, test IPFS data. Wait, I thought I just imported. Do I have to refresh or something? Excuse me. Did these not like save or something? Oh, let's do that. Files, import, folder. Do I have to delete this and re-add it? Sure. Let's also delete this. I need this though. I need to keep that in. Import folder test. Okay. There we go. Answer to just okay. So let's pin this. Pin. So this should stay the same, right? Oops. Copy CID. List of SIDs. Right, this shouldn't be any different. Yeah, okay, cool. Answer. Oops. Oops. Copy CID. Answer. Cool. We'll do stuff with that later. Answer question. That's going to be the answer. We're not going to worry about chain link connecting them yet. We'll do that later. K-base questions on answer question. Now we can do a little asserting. K-base questions. We need to assert. Assert. K-base token. Answer counter is on the inside. Where's question ID? Question ID counter. Okay. Assert question ID counter equals 1 is 1. Oops. Assert. Oh, lamel. K-base dot question ID counter is 1. Assert K-base. Dot questions. Dot questions. 0. K-base 0. Dot answers 0. Dot CID equals, and this is bad coding, but it's fine. Is this. Right, string levels. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Cool. So I could probably even turn this into a config. Or a fixture. Let's try it out. It's a load project. Okay, answer counter. Undeclared identifier, answer counter. Answer counter, answer counter. Questions I answer that, answer counter. Oops. So it's going to be actually questions dot answer counter. Questions, answer, questions dot answer counter. Go call. Remember answer not found or not visible. Where is this? Answer not found. Questions.answers. Questions.answer counter. Remember, answer counter not found or not visible. Questions.answer counter. Questions. Oh, right. Questions of question ID. Dot answer counter. That's a little confusing. That's like, oh god. Okay. Oh, yep. Question answer. Question ID. Dot answers. We're getting there. And this is where we run tests. What the K-base token to transfer from. Why am I doing transfer from? Oh, I also need to get rid of this. Accept answer. Did I do accept answer yet? No, I didn't do accept answer. We're going to get rid of this. Why am I doing transfer from? K-base token to transfer. Message sender address this. I think I have to do something with approving here. Hold on, somebody wrote an interesting article recently. Twitter. And I wanted to read it because it's something that I go back and forth on. So ERC20s suck. Oh my god, do I need to do a fake Twitter thing? I guess I could just sign in, say F it. Oh, $40 chain stick. Thanks for posting my stream. Appreciate it. MIKKTO? I forget how to spell his name. He's he wrote a piece about like ERC20s versus the 777s. And I would meant to read it because, like, I always thought ERC20s were stupid too. Like the fact that, here it is. Yep, got it. Let's just, can I just do this? All right, yeah. 20 standard proof has caused the unnecessary cost of a shit ton of, yeah, this is bad. Continue reviewing why and how to avoid this in the future. I agree. Yeah, I agree. Before you all go rage in the flaws of my analysts, please read the whole Twitter thread for disclaimers and caveats. Going to bed, I can't support what someone is. All right. Yeah, this guy's a pretty sick engineer, so. Proof is an unnecessary step at ERC20 tokens when the inactive smart cards. You know this because when you do Uniswap trade, you need to press 2 transactions instead of 1. I'm aware. Why there is a proof, you can read the history in this Twitter thread. Actually, I am. I spent my Saturday morning on a call with the crypto fund explaining to them how Ethereum ERC20 token approve function works. I'm too old for this shit. Because of the design flaws originally started 2020, all smart contracts are hacky, requiring 2 confusing transactions instead of the normal just send. You can read more about it here. In a big perspective, does not make any sense to have 2 different token transfer semantics for I agree. To make the offense work, here are the solutions available in the form of ERC777. However, the Ethereum security luddies, how I call them, hold on to ERC20 on the claims that and keep yelling, never sacrifice security. It is good enough. I do not care about anything else, but security is what I live for. Never sacrifice security. It is good enough. I do not care about anything else, but security is what I live for. I suspect luddies never need to face any real users. Now this fund was using a Gnosis safe. They call me to ask why their tokens or something doesn't work. Because it was managed to stake some tokens from MetaMask as a single user account. These people are smart. They worked for several of them. Blah, 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 blah. They're seeing how a transaction from MetaMask works, and they try to replicate this behavior in a Gnosis multi-sig wallet, but their TX fails. To add more insult, neither Etherscan nor Gnosis Safe have a human readable error of this failure. And this is very recent. They call me Saturday morning to explain the problem and showing how to do an approve from Safe. They merely scuttle off their way to make some more money. When they ask me why this extra useless step is in a transaction, my answer is, we were young, we needed the money. I also explained, we also fixed it a year or two ago. However, the fix has not been adopted. Why? Because the Ethereum community is full of luddies that want you to suffer because they cannot access the security implications of context. We have people buying every random shit token on Uniswap. We have people staking their tokens on Sushi Yam, but butter coffee or whatever the latest. I gotta give it to them. This is interlinked with high reputation lending pools and solutions, which have thousands of lines of Solidity code and must check for reentrancy attacks left and right. Potential reentrancy attack is only, But we fixed this shit a long time ago. Every Solidity tutorial, security checklist, and open source project explains about this. Unit tests, use this, call stack attack, reentrancy attack, check effect. Yeah, we're getting more and more of these, which is good. The payable modifier, yep, and also stipend for, yep, so that they changed the gas to like 2100 or something for failover functions or whatever they call them again. Broken approved transfer. So if you're building the Finn, thanks for Vitalik Buterin. There was only one caveat we used, that was the calculation of gas. While it's easier to know how much gas to estimate our ERC20 transaction and ERC600 could use any amount of gas. That said, it should be more broadly adopted. We'll be using it too. Is not mass adoption. I mean, oh shit, wait, I wanted to read the rest of his newer thread. I queried all approved transactions on Google BigQuery. Nice. Queries are made possible to the awesome Ethereum ETL team. Yep, they have created. Yep. Here are the instructions how to create your own queries. The links are outdated because Google Cloud has a new UI. It has a new UI every fucking 12 seconds. That's why none of my Chainlink node stuff on the GCP works anymore. I mean, it still works. You just have to like know what Google changed in the last week. Total transaction on Ethereum, blah blah blah. Well, 1 billion transactions will be done in a few days. Blah blah blah, exclusive blah blah blah, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. Here's my query. Select blah blah blah, blah blah blah. Don't care. Cool. You can query Ethereum, blah blah. I believe you. Solid binary, blah blah blah. If you query Solidity, Viper to clone developer, why would you ever be a Viper developer? Consider alternates. The link token, baby. Did I miss any? Most of the new tokens are backwards compatible work with your centralized. Do not need to make any, blah, blah, blah. Newer token standards may increase the attack surface, but in practice, this has not been a problem for high-quality DeFi products since 2018 or so. I mean, I'm with him. I want to see somebody else on the other side, and I think you are wrong on the internet. You can't just convert historical gas cost using today's price. You are correct, sir. I do not know if BigQuery has public data set for historical dollar prices. I know of some data sets that have that. Bigger issue is more likely to attract more attention to this annoying issue. I mean, it still is like a lot of gas wasted. Problem with your thesis. Then if you stop following the token standard, your token becomes incompatible with popular. Did you read? Yeah, that's not a good. Yeah, I did. ERC20 backwards compatible becomes its own set of problems in practice. Please name those problems and let's compare the trade-offs with. Let's see if people adopt your views. Sir, I'm never wrong when it comes to tokens. Oh, man. When do you think you start a weekly tech commentary podcast or live stream? I can do a lot of free time nowadays. though my accent sucks. We can correct it with some AI magic. Okay, wow, serious numbers. This community is great. You can ask Lynn. Okay, so this arguments again, because I also hate the fucking approve thing. ERC 777. Of course I get ERC 777 versus ERC 20. Open Zeppelin. Open Zeppelin's awesome. Who wrote this? Someone we know? Who is this? Someone working at Zappify. A mature dev. Let's read. Why? This is one of my short and quick articles. There is an assumption over here that you, the reader, are aware of blockchain. Background. Blah, 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 blah. Will not be, yep. If files were to send Ether to a smart contract will be made aware of its incoming Ether through various functions. This made aware nature of the Ether within the Ether blockchain is what I call hooks. Oh no, stream is buffering. Son of a bitch. Okay, cool. Pretty much every fund was on some of them. The biggest issue is that it lacks only. I do not like to. Why ERC 7? Yeah, okay. I also don't like. Easy to guess. Summary ERC 20 is standard adaptability. Now, since the first time I read it, I fell in love with it. I designed smart contracts that deal with ERC 20, and as of now, I have to keep asking my users to approve my contracts, and that's really annoying and garbage. Hence, I was so much pushing for all tokens designers to look into ERC 777 and use that standard. The odd part is that the standard has been out since 2017. Answer: it has a larger and comprehensive scheme. One of the drawbacks of gaining the functionality of the hooks is the manner in which the receipt smart contract is designed. Essentially, the receipt smart contract. Note, it is a drawback. This drawback is only applicable to smart contracts and not externally owned address wallets. Need to have a function which will listen to such transfer. Okay. See, I've read that before too. Blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. Okay, here we go. Token like ETH transfer. First, blah, blah, blah. Send function. The token transaction now consists of an amount field and a data field. The token can thus be used as the original Ether. Blah, blah, blah. Hook prevents lack of backwards compatibility. Rising transactions. Here we go. However, the gas costs are a small shortcoming. Jordy Bellina said at DEPCON 2018 that these will probably be a little higher than with ERC 20. For him, however, this surcharge is marginal considering all the additional functions and possibilities. It's the last call that should be finalized, and yeah. All right, so here's what I think. Here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking I want to do ERC 777 because I have the same thoughts. I'm like, why are we doing this stupid approve function? I'm just gonna leave it as ERC 20, and then I'll swap it over to 777 before launching, right? Why am I using? Yeah, why was I using transfer from? I think I do need to use approve somewhere in here. Or something. Unable to load project. Good chance to peek at how 77. Yeah, so I'll just, yeah, exactly. And then we'll see like what the different, like, because they're saying like it's increased gas cost, but approve is like, so like, I know like some, like 1inch has like infinity unlock, which is just like you approve like unlimited tokens to be sent. But like then you're trusting that, you know, they're gonna not fuck you. Bro, even my feet are cold. I'm putting on socks. I need more link. I need more link so I can pay for gas. And we're sitting back down. And I only have a half hour left. Or, no, I have an hour left. Yay. Oh, shit. When is my first meeting? Oh, okay. When is my first meeting, guys? My first meeting is at 11 when I go to the dentist. Yeah, I'm curious of that too. I bet a proven spend. I mean, it's 2 transactions, right? It's got to be more than a single. But I'd have to see a test. That sounds ridiculous, right? That like, you know, 2 transact. I mean, although maybe that's like 3rd grader math. 2 transactions are more than 1. Actually, oh wait, no, I don't think I need to do an approve here because, yeah, I don't think I need to do an approve. Address this. Unable to answer a question. K-base token. K-base token to transfer to message of sender. Oh, it's amount that goes here. Yeah, it's, I don't know, 1. So we'll send 1 K-base token. Operator. Operator. Oh, this is this fucking thing again. Operator plus. Did I do like plus somewhere? Oh, not compatible type struct K-base dot answer. Questions, question ID dot answers. Questions, question ID dot answer counter. I think this goes here. Oh, maybe it doesn't go here. Maybe that doesn't go there. What am I doing? Questions. I hate this. It's so confusing. Questions. Is it normal if I press run, it's in the small terminal? I need more context. Not sure what you're pressing run on. Questions, question ID, dot answers of. Is there a question? Equal. All right. So questions, question ID, dot answers, question. I'm so confused. I might. Small terminal next to output down where you can see the problems. Yeah. Where are you pressing run? I forgot. I think there was like a run button somewhere. But basically, yeah, that's normal. Don't sweat it. If you were to use another terminal, yeah, agreed. Okay, questions, question ID, dot answers. See, this is such like unreadable. Like, do I need to comment it? Add new answer. Let's just comment it. And then what is this one doing? Update answer counter. Question ID dot answers. I don't need to do any of this shit. Question ID dot answer counter. Goes question ID. Dot answer counter +1, right? Oh well, we cheated, right? We just did the mapping. So we're just cheating, and then I think like testing and stuff with this is fine. Because we're but yeah, we'll see if we need to do an array, and if we need to do an array, we'll just figure out how to do an array. But yeah, for now we're just doing that cheaty solution. It's a matter of what suits you more than it is a problem. Yeah. Because why would you be worried? I was worried because in other programs I get a separate terminal when I run it. Bro, why is my... Yo, what is up with Ganache right now, huh? It's not trying to pie test. I ain't trying to wait all fucking day for this shit. Okay, cool. Answer question. Oh shit, I didn't save. Question ID. Yep, we gotta do the question ID. Okay, basically. Ask question. KBase.ask question. Question ID is gonna be 0, I think, right? Okay. No. Transfer amount exceeds balance. Because I didn't send it. Kit-based token. So I need like a fund thing. What is this in? Get link token dot transfer. So that's what I'm gonna do. Bother the shit out of me. If you ask me how I'm doing, I would say I'm doing just fine. I would lie and say that you're not on my mind. But I'll go out and I'll sit down. Oh, okay. Bye, new place. We're building a basically decentralized Stack Overflow. It's a way to help people answer questions and get help, and just like in a decentralized way. Get KBase token network from Brownie import network development or fork link token equals link token. So we're going to do interfaces, link token interface. Oh shit, I want to get it. Base. I would lie and say that you're not on my mind. Transfer and call, baby. ERC20 interface. Why decentralized? What's the issue with decentralized one? Well, let me show you, my friend. This was even 4 years ago. This isn't the person who gave. This is the one that I thought was good. Some may take this as a middle finger to SE and or Steph. I generally don't intend that. I think SE should want to decentralize. There's been a lot happening recently. It's not great from like illegally content relicensing, so they fucked up a lot of the questions to make it less open source. Horrible treatment to Monica. There was this woman, Monica, that they fired for inexplicably no reason. To questions about the TL being toxic. There's a lot of toxicity issues, concerned about moderator review process, GDR issues, declines in sites as well as answer quality. Yeah, so I'm kind of with a lot of these, but even less than like the issues with Stack Overflow, it's more like right now there's so many people who answer Stack Overflow questions out of the goodness of their heart, or they want to learn, and I think it'd be great if we could give back to them. I mean, that's really what it comes down to. Like all these people who are helping build all these things, like, and they have this rep score and Stack Overflow profits off of them, like being helpful. I just think it'd be great if it was a people tool instead of a company tool. So that's all. That's the idea. ERC20. If you ask me how I'm doing, I would say I'm doing just fine. I would lie and say that you're not on my mind. ERC20 and Zeppelin. I think, is this just a link token interface? Yes, this is what I want. Yes. Oh, wait, no. Oh, yes, this is what I want. Oh, I can just... So I have an issue in Brownie, and I probably should just work on it, where like it'd be better if I could just pull this in from OpenZeppelin, but alas. Oh, magical internet money for magical internet help. Yeah, basically, yeah. I feel like it would just like help people build stuff so much faster. Like if instead of like getting like one rep point, like you got like a penny, at least it'd be something. And then you can use that for bounties and stuff. Because, yeah, right now, I mean, Stack Overflow just profits from everything. So, again, I'm not saying Stack Overflow is doing a bad job. I think they have some issues. But it's more like, why don't we just decentralize it? Because, I mean, the other thing is, like, I mean, the stuff we're seeing, like, today with, like, oh, my God, with Robinhood and stuff. It's just, like, more evidence that, like, holy shit, we need to, like, decentralize stuff fast. What are they in the App Store? They're still a fucking 4 stars. Wow. Yeah, fast. Speaking of which, I'm really excited for the market to open. Steve Mnuchin's. Yeah, I know, right? Insane. But that was Apple's though, right? This is the Apple Store. Yeah. So Apple did it too. We're in endgame now. Ew! I'm not logged in. This guy is... No thank you. That's a sick pick. Game stonk. Anyways, yeah, so... That's the idea. So it's a little harder, though, because there's, like, a lot of issues with... a lot of issues with like data from Brownie. What's it? IRC20. Okay, yep. I'm on the wrong thing. Let's not save anything I just did. Yeah. Token interface. Oh my god, I fucking put it in the wrong one. Delete. If you ask me how Oracle's being used in this, great question. So to connect the data from IPFS to the smart contract, that's how Chainlink's being used. Chainlink is basically the API calls from the smart contract to the database, the IPFS database. It's being used as an interoperable solution. Okay, running IRC20. Here we go. Okay. K-base token equals IRC20 deploy from get account. Yep, we should do a get account. Oh, get account. Account. Copy and paste a little bit of this. This module accounts. Accounts config. Ooh, config. Yes, sir. OS. Import OS. Okay, so I gotta do some config stuff. Config. Looks good. Wall from key div account. So actually now we can change this to just like get account. Is that what it is? That how it works? You just do get account. Get account from get account. That's how you do it. Okay. From get account. Cool. Delete this line. Beautiful. From get account. Get account. Do I need to? Is it just get account? Okay, cool. Get account, get account. Yep, great. From get account, from get account, from get account. Fuck the dev account, we don't need you. K-base, blah, blah, blah. Get account, go, get account, get account, get account. Cool, why are you mad? Why are you mad? Why are you mad? Do I not use OS? Cool. All right. Quick refactor. Ah. Can I import name IRC from Brownie? I IERC20. What are you talking about? What you talking about, Wills? Do I need to do some weird shit like Brownie compile or something? Brownie compile. You do these streams on a daily basis, so is this part of your job as dev advocate at Chainlink? Great question. Yes and no. Yeah, yes and no. I mean, I work a lot. And I like to build stuff, so I just happen to be using Chainlink in here, which is cool. I don't count it, but I don't not count it. It's kind of like this weird like mix. That's a really good question. So saying is a part of my job. Like when I like talk to like people on the team, they're like, "Hey, so what'd you do for productive stuff today?" Like I won't really mention it because like most of what I'm doing is like I haven't done anything Chainlink here. But I still think it's really important for me to like do projects like this and be good at, smart contract development. So yes and no, which is why it's also like Alpha Chain stream and not a Chainlink stream. It's Chainlink. So the answer is like yes and no. I mean, I'm super based, so I'm going to use Chainlink in the project, but yes and no is the answer. I don't know if that answers your question or not. It's like kind of. It's part of the job. If it was part, yeah, right. There are people who like all their job is to do is like do fun shit, right? Like, well, this is also why I wake up at like 6 a.m. normally to do this because like at 6 a.m. like it's my time. I do whatever I want. So yeah, the answer is yes and no. I do think that developer advocacy, like this is like, it's in the realm, right? It's in the realm of like what should be done. So yeah, I think my job is super fun. So like it's such a weird question. Is it like part of my job? Like kind of. That's the best answer I can give. Kind of. Yeah, kind of. I really don't know how to say it. Like if I was on here doing like fucking using like band chain or some shit, then the answer would be no, right? Yeah, I mean, so my job is to do. So this is a good question. That's a good question. I mean, my job is to do whatever it takes to make engineers successful. So when I say kind of, I am showing engineers how to get better at coding. So I do think in that sense, yes, it is kind of part of it. It's to connect with the community, teach people code. So in that part, yeah, kind of. Am I touching Chainlink here? No, right? I'm kind of doing my own thing. So in that sense, it's not part of my job. Like I haven't done anything with Chainlink here. So that, yeah, in that sense, it's not. But yeah, like so the rest of the day, like I'll jump in the Discord. I'll help out users. I write a lot of content for the Chainlink blog. I'll make videos for Chainlink. I work with a lot of like the projects who are trying to integrate. I help with documentation. So it's kind of like all over the place. My job is anything that I think or anything that the team thinks is going to help engineers, be better at what they do. That kind of falls under the dev realm, the developer advocacy, or anything that makes them successful and kind of keep this healthy community of engineers so that they help each other out. So that's where it kind of falls under. So that's why when you say, hey, does this fall under the dev rel of Chainlink? The answer is really kind of. It's kind of does. Like I'm not like tracking followers or anything. I'm like, to me, it's like, hey, like I want to build this anyways. I might as well just stream it, and then I get to chat with you guys. So, good question. But yeah, this is also why I think like DevRel is the best role ever because it's like the lines are a little bit more gray, they're a little bit blurrier, and you can kind of like do whatever you want. Depending on the team, obviously. Luckily the the DevRel team is never mind. I mean, saying I do whatever I want isn't totally accurate. Well, it's not totally. Do whatever I want because whatever I want is super pro Chainlink. So that's a good question. I gave a super long-winded answer there because the answer is like really weird. It's yes and no. But yeah, I think teaching people how to code and like connecting with everybody in the community is part of the job, and it's really good and it's really fun for me. I love helping people like learn, and it feels good to like actually know what the fuck I'm doing here, or at least somewhat know what I'm doing. That helps a lot, so I can help you guys out, or you can help me out, which is great too. Appreciate that, Alpha Guy. But anyways, so we're doing some stuff. K-base token equals return K-base token, return contract. I think that's from Brownie. Hopefully that answers your question. I know that was like super long-winded. Okay, so I have get K-base token. I have get account. Let's go back to the tests. K-base token. Oh. K-base token. How did I do it here? I did like okay, get K-base token to transfer, and I just transfer it. So this is going to be K-base deploy. Get K-base token dot transfer. Whoops. Just copy paste this. This is like my favorite part of engineering, like when you already did something. API contract. So K-base token address, Chainlink fee. This was I don't know, token amount. Token amount from get account. Get K-base token. Get account. K-base token amount. Okay, cool. Cool. Yeah, please, honestly. Like, I think it's the best job ever. Like, I get to code, half the day, and then the other half the day I get to write and I get to talk to people, and yeah, it's like it's such a weird role to like quantify, but yeah, I should clarify, it's not. I'm not kind of like, peachy hunky-dory, flowers and roses all day. I do take my role very seriously. I do, I do track metrics, and I really am trying to, be as effective as I can be, with helping people, learn and grow and onboard. And So I should say that as well. Like it sounds like all I do is kind of do fun stuff, which I think it's true, but I also, I bust my ass. So, but it's really easy to bust your ass when you fucking love everything you touch. It's so easy to just go insane because you love touching, you love playing with it, all this code. Any development is fun always, yeah. Well, so I think that's important though, because if all you love is development, you don't want to talk to people, you don't want to write documentation, then you could just be like an engineer, and actually build stuff, which I think is great. I like building stuff, but I also like talking to people. I like helping people and making sure they have all the tools that they need. So if you don't like talking with people, it's probably not the role for you. But if you love to code and talk to people and help engineers grow, then yeah, absolutely. And it sounds like you alpha guy. It sounds like you kind of do low key. You got a couple calls with me already. Looking forward to your application, man. I'm serious. Can I import name IRC20 from Brownie? Well, why not? Oh, I gotta do something weird with interfaces. Right. Interface, link token interface. Oh, is mine not called an interface? Maybe that's what it is. No, it's an interface. Yeah, I mean, doing the cutting edge stuff is like so fun. Interfaces. Do I have to do a command or something to do interfaces? Brownie. Cannot import name IERC20. Maybe I'm spelling wrong. ERC20, no. Can I import name IERC20 from Brownie? Conf test. Mock. I guess I could just do. I could just import KBase. Maybe I should just do that. KBase. And then I could just do kbase.abi. Kbase.deploy. Kbase. Deploy. There. Token amount. Initial supply. So it's 1, 10, 100, 1,000. 10,000, 100,000, a million. We'll do that. Kbase token to deploy. Return Kbase token. Wait, what the fuck? Oh, I didn't fix that. VRF coordinator mock. Oh. Well, that's wrong. Should be link token, right? Oh, it's just the name, so it doesn't matter. Oh, I should fix that though. And this is why you write tests. Network, co-in. Let's just test this on COVID. Yeah, I don't think this matters at all, but just give it a name. I think the name is like irrelevant, but let's just make sure it works on COVID. And then I have like a wait in here or something, or like a sleep. Yeah, I couldn't think of like a smarter way to do this. I mean, I could just like, you know, read off the transaction and just like wait for a new update or something, like a while loop or something, but like fuck that. Because at the end of the day, if it's not done after 20 seconds, it's like, okay. And this one also has a sleep. But, oh, this one has a longer sleep because the VRF stuff takes longer. We have 2 sleeps. And then if this works, we'll push it up, and we'll just keep iterating on making brownie dope. Doop. Maybe I'll even do a release, actually. I probably should do a release on the Chainlink. Chainlink mix. Nice. Updated get link token to have an appropriate name. Push. Sweet. Great. Base token. So active. So I should be able to do kbase.api, I think. What do I do here? Link token.deploy. See, the link token is the, unless I have the link token in here, test contracts. Oh, I do have the link token in here. Oh, so it's not using the link token interface. Do I use that anywhere? Token interface. Oracle. Oh, yeah, okay, I guess I am using the interface. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. Okay, where is the issue? Answer question. Transfer amount exceeds balance. Token amount. This. Lamau. Wait, does it? Okay, let's deploy that many from transfer. Okay, let's answer question. Okay, let's token to transfer from this smart contract. It's going to send that much. It's not in here. Interesting. I did send it, right? Kbase questions.address. Kbase questions.address. Message.sender. 1000. What if I just do like this? Transfer amount exceeds balance. Answer question. So I think it's saying we're going in the console. From Brownie. Oh wait, no, I think it already imports in the console. Get account is not defined. Oh shit. I think accounts is already in here. Okay. Kbase is in here. Cool. Could also IMDb or IPDB this. Kbase questions equals from accounts 0. Kbase questions. So I have both. I have Kbase questions and Kbase. Okay. Oh wait. Kbase. So I'm deploying here, but I have get Kbase token. Oh, I'm also deploying here. Oh, because here is I'm doing initial supply. Wait, I made this huge. Well, so first off, I don't need this then if I'm doing get Kbase token. Kbase. Kbase. Wait, now I'm confused as fuck. Oh, well, this is stupid. Kbase address. I think that means it goes once. Kbase token. Get link token to transfer. So it's only called once. So I do need that. Ask me how I'm doing. So does this work? Yeah, oh, I don't like that. So this is the CID, yeah, and then this is gonna be the answer count. Yeah, okay, and then this is gonna be out of range? That should be the mapping. Oh, yikes. Dot answers. Ah, okay, it's gonna be out of range. What the fuck? Dot answer question. Why is dot answer question? Questions, question ID, answer counter. Zero. Question ID. Answer counter is 1. Questions, question ID, dot answers. So this isn't doing anything. Fuck. If you asked me how I'm doing, I would say I'm doing just fine. I would lie and say that you're not on my mind. But I'll go out and I'll sit down at a table set for two. And finally I'm forced to face the truth. No matter what I say, I'm not over you. Why is this not doing what I want it to do, huh? So this... Oops. Returns that. But it should be 4. Am I not initializing right? Answer counter 0. This fucking fuck. This goes back to that problem we were having before, actually. Because if I do like... and I do like... I don't think it'll compile, because this is what we were running into before. Because this is still in memory. We need like storage or some shit. Oh, this is such a hacky workaround, man. Mapping, petition, public petitions. Went to petition. Can't be the only one who's tried to do this. So what am I trying to do? I'm trying to initialize mapping instruct Solidity. Because S2 is a struct being instantiated in the function rather than the contract, Solidity will make it a storage member of the contract itself. Declared in contract storage scope. Yeah, but I want a list of these. It was 4 years ago. It's because it's initialized in memory. And I want it to be not initialized in memory. Yeah, this is what I had before, but now PyTest is going to fail because it's like Lamau. There's no fucking mapping here, you dummy head. Because this only returns 3 things. Yeah, okay. Counter 0, answers. I'm gonna ask in Discord or Stack Overflow or something, but I gotta jump off. Gotta get a couple things done before I go to the dentist. Peace, guys. Thanks for showing up.